Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hoping you are keeping fine. I am also fine. Welcome to the learning corner of CBSCS. Today I am going to take a class on fill in the blanks without clue. This is an important topic, you know. To practice this type of question very well, you must know some important things. You must follow some important things. First one, you have to know, you have to understand the whole passage very well. You must know the meaning of every word of the passage with your own tongue, with your own mother language. And third one, you must know the structure of a sentence. You must acquire how to fill in the blanks in a sentence. And you should know some knowledge, some depth of knowledge about the structure of parts of space, or parts of space. And at the same time, you should know the passage in which tense. It is present tense or past tense or future tense. You must know these things. And you will notice another thing. Which one? You will notice that the blank is in the fill in the blanks is in the inverted comma or not. If it is inverted comma, then it will be in present form. Let's start an example. Here the topic is fill in the blanks without clue. Traffic jam is a regular of big cities. If you see this sentence, what are the blanks here? Before blank there is an adjective here. You must know that after adjective there will be a noun. Here in the blank there will be a noun form. So here the answer can be phenomenon or affair. So noticeable thing here is that after adjective there will be a noun. So another example. 21st of February is a dash day in our history. So dear students, here the example is before a noun. Here the day is a noun and the blank is before a noun. So here should be an adjective. So what can be the answer here? It can be great, or it can be significant, like this. So from these two examples, two things have been learned. First one, I will notice that after an adjective there will be a noun, and second one, before noun there will be an adjective. So this is the things you have learned here. Another example. Saidpur Mosque is a dash decorated country. here, what will be the answer in the blank? First you will notice what are the personal space before and after the blank. After the blank there is an adjective and then noun. But before the blank there is also an adjective. A means one, that is adjective. So here the answer can be an adverb, that is nicely or beautifully. So what is the thing here? Uh, before adjective there can be an adverb. So this is the serial. First adverb, then adjective, and then noun. If you remember this serial, first adverb, then adjective, then noun, then you can be able to answer this type of questions very easily. So here the answer will be nicely. Shad Gambuz Mosque is a nicely decorated country. So this is the fact here. Adverb, adjective, and then noun. Now we go some more examples. This is also about is the use of adverb. We reached home. We reached home. Get the blank. So here an adverb can be also used because you will notice, dear students, you will notice without blank, what is the meaning of the sentence? We reached home. If without the blank, the meaning of the sentence is correct, then in that blank will be an adverb. So here can be an adverb. And according to the meaning, what will be the adverb here? It can be safely, or an adverbial phrase, safe and sound, like this. Safely or safe and sound. This is the example. We reached home safely or safe and sound. So what is the thing here? You will notice that without blank, if the sentence is meaningful, if the sentence is grammatically correct, then in the blank there will be an adverb or adverbial phrase. Okay. This is the use of first one adverb and second one adjective, then third one noun. Without these examples, now we will go through some more things which are related to active or passive mode. If the sentence is active or passive mode, you will think if the sentence is active mode, then it will be according to the formation of structure of tense. If the sentence is according to the passive mode, then it will be the structure of passive sentence, passive tense. So, what the example here? The Victory Day is all over the country. What can be the blank here? First you will understand the sentence, what is mentioned here. The Victory Day is dash all over the country. That means here absent the main verb in the sentence. What can be the main verb basis? The Victory Day is not observing, or Victory Day is not thinking by itself alone. It is observed by someone, or by some people, by some people of the country. So this is the passive mode of the sentence. So here can be the answer observed, because this is the passive voice. This is the passive mode of the sentence, or it can be celebrated. So if you think that the sentence is passive mood, then the answer must be with the past participle form of the verb, or and it will be according to the passive mood of the sentence. If the sentence is like this: we dash the victory day joyfully. What will be the here? What will be the answer here? First, think this is subject and the absent is verb, or base form of the verb, and other words are present here. So here will be subject, that means verb 1 or verb 2, like this. If you think this the sentence is present form, then it will be the verb observe. That is the sentence is in the present indefinite tense. That's why it will be here will be observe or celebrate, like this. From these two examples, we have learned that first you have to think that what in which tense is the sentence, or in which mode is the sentence. It is in the active mode, that will be, it will be past participle form. Then, but if it is the active mode, then it will be in the present form of the verb. Some other things are related about fill in the blanks without clue. These are prepositions, the use of prepositions. You must know how the prepositions are used in a sentence, like this. We went to Wakata for dash the sunset scene. This is an example. So here the blank is after a preposition. So you know, after a preposition, if in the blank is a verb, then it will be with ing form of the verb. So the answer can be here. If you think here enjoy, that will be enjoying. If you think here the answer is see, then it will be seeing. I want to mean you that if after preposition there is a blank, then if you use here verb, then it must be with ing form, according to the meaning of the sentence. Another example: they reached the fair after dash their meals. So here after the blank will be, if you think a verb, then it will be according to meaning taking. Any kind of preposition without to, for, with, without, by, before, into, etc. etc. After every preposition there must be with the ing form of the verb. Without to, I will go through the use of to. To is also a preposition, but after to there is a different use. She rushed to the spot to the dead bodies. So here the blank is after two. That means if you want to make fill in the blank in the sentence, then it needs to have a base form of the verb. If you think it is a base form, then it must be with the base form or present form of the verb. What can be the answer here? It will be to see or to observe, etc. etc. I want to mean you that after to there will be present form of the verb. With the another prepositions there will be ing form of the verb. Okay. Some other things you know already. In this case, first some things you have to notice. First one, you have to know the meaning of the passage of the text, given text very well with your own mother tongue, with your own language. Then you will go through another grammatical points. Okay. Now we can practice a complete example which is given in the public exam. Honesty is a great virtue. It helps a man to dash in life. An honest man is loved and dashed by all. Nobody believes a dash man. A man may be dashed by means of dishonesty. But that is short-lived. A dishonest man dash in the long run. This is a complete example how fill in the blanks without law is set in the public exam or any kind of exam. So this is the passage. Now I will repeat the passage. Honesty is a great virtue. It helps a man to dash in life. An honest man is loved and dashed by all. Nobody believes a dashed man. A man may be dashed by means of dishonesty, but that is short-lived. A dishonest man is dashed in the long run. First, if you see that in the blank of A, here after 2 there is a blank. So according to the rules, after 2 it can be a base form of verb to match with the sentence. An honest man is loved and dashed by all. That means V. In the case of B, it can be the passive mood of the verb. Nobody believes a dash man. It can be an adjective because after the blank there is a noun. So it can be an adjective here. A man may be dashed by means of dishonesty. We know after be there will be an adjective or there will be past participle form of verbs. We can do these two things. And but that is shortly, a dishonest man is dashed in the long run. So here the subject is a dishonest man. Here the absent is verb. So in the blank of E there will be a verb form. So if you think the answer correctly, here according to the meaning of the sentence will be succeed. It helps a man to succeed in life. Succeed. So two things. First one, the meaning. Second one, the formation. Grammatically correction. What will be the grammatically corrective form of the word? So here can be succeed. An honest man is laughed and dashed by war. Here you see already here and the passive mode of the sentence is mentioned first part. So second part it will be also passive mode. So here can be respected by all. An honest man is loved and respected by all. And then nobody believes a dash man. Here the blank is before a noun. So here we have adjective as usual. What can be the adjective here? Dishonest or bad. But according to the match of the passage, here will be dishonest. A man may be dashed by means of dishonesty. Here will be an adjective form or a past participle form of verb. A man may be successful, adjective, by means of dishonesty. But that is short-lived. A dishonest man is dashed in the long run. So here will be suffers. According to the meaning, here will be suffers. S will be added because here the subject is third person and singular number. After third person and singular number subject, the S or ES will be added with the base form of the verb. So here will be suffers. So dear students, I think you have understood my class very well. This is about fill in the blanks without clue. To make a good success in this item, you must practice more and more. Another thing you have to notice that you can practice board questions with more time, again and again, with different years. In this way, you can have a good perfection in this item. So try to practice more and more and keep in good health. Thank you. Thank you again to watch my class. Goodbye.